core is in the driver's seat today. Take us through it.
Thank you, Erica. I found some creative ways to remember this material. Let me walk you through it. The VA will hand you over $100,000 to modify your home. They will give you over $20,000 toward a vehicle, and they will pay for every piece of adaptive equipment you need in that vehicle with no dollar cap. Most veterans who qualify for these grants never apply.
These are some of the highest dollar individual benefits the VA offers. The Specially Adapted Housing Grant alone can exceed $100,000, but the eligibility criteria are specific, and the application process has steps most veterans skip.
Think of it this way. If you need a wheelchair ramp, wider doorways, or a roll-in shower, the VA will pay for it. If you need hand controls or a wheelchair lift in your vehicle, the VA will pay for that too. The money is there.
And here is what most people do not realize. You can combine these grants with a VA home loan to build a fully adapted home from the ground up. We will break down exactly how that works in Scene 6. It changes the math on homeownership entirely.
Here is who is with me today.
Good to be in the co-host seat for a change. Let us have some fun with this.
Hey, I'm Liam. I came in skeptical, but now I am genuinely fascinated.
Hey, I'm Michael. Honestly, I am hyped for this one.
Great team, let us get into it. The Specially Adapted Housing Grant, SAW, is the big one. For fiscal year 2024, the maximum is approximately $109,986. That amount adjusts annually with a cost of living increase.
Think of the SAH grant as the VA, saying your home should work for your body, not the other way around. It covers structural modifications like widening doorways, adding ramps, installing roll-in showers, lowering countertops, and adding automatic door openers. Major construction.
The eligibility is specific. You must have a service-connected disability that includes loss or loss of use of both lower extremities, blindness in both eyes with a certain visual acuity, loss of one lower extremity with certain residuals, or severe burns covering specific body surface area.
Here is the part that surprises people. You can use the SAH grant up to 6 times as long as the total does not exceed the maximum. So if you use $50,000 now and need more modifications later, you still have the remaining balance available.
Not every veteran needs a full SAH-level renovation. The Special Housing Adaptation Grant Secure Hash algorithm covers a different set of disabilities at a lower dollar amount. The maximum is approximately $44,299.
Secure Hash algorithm eligibility includes blindness in both eyes, loss or loss of use of both hands, or certain severe burns. The key difference from SAH is the disability criteria and the dollar amount. Secure Hash algorithm covers the same types of modifications, just at a smaller scale.
Think of SAH and Secure Hash algorithm as 2 tiers of the same benefit. SAH is for veterans who need major structural changes to their home. Secure Hash algorithm is for veterans who need significant but less extensive modifications. Both pay for real construction work.
Now here is a lesser-known option. The Temporary Residence Adaptation Grant TRA is for veterans who are living in a family member's home. If you qualify for SAH, TRA lets you modify that family member's home for up to the Secure Hash algorithm maximum amount.
That is a big deal for veterans who move in with family after an injury and need immediate accessibility modifications. TRA means you do not have to own the home to get it adapted. Stick around. After we cover vehicle grants, we will show you how to stack these benefits together.
Now the vehicle side. The VA Automobile Allowance is a one-time grant of approximately $22,600 toward the purchase of a new or used vehicle. One time means exactly that. You get it once in your lifetime.
That is a common misconception worth correcting. Actually, veterans sometimes assume adaptive equipment and the automobile allowance are the same thing. They are separate benefits with separate eligibility. The allowance helps you buy the vehicle. Adaptive equipment modifies it to fit your disability.
And here is the really important part. Unlike the automobile allowance, adaptive equipment has no dollar cap and can be replaced whenever it wears out. Hand controls, wheelchair lifts, pedal extensions, modified steering, the VA covers all of it. No limits.
Eligibility for the automobile allowance requires a service-connected disability that includes loss or permanent loss of use of a hand or foot, permanent impairment of vision in both eyes, or severe burn injury, similar to SAH but focused on mobility.
Think of the automobile allowance as the down payment and adaptive equipment as the customization budget. The VA gives you one check to help buy the car, then an open-ended commitment to make sure you can actually drive it.
Now the application process. For SAH and secure hash algorithm, you apply through VA Form 26-4555. The VA assigns a specialist called an SAH agent who inspects your home and works with your contractor on the modifications.
The SAH agent is a critical part of the process. They review your plans, verify the modifications meet accessibility standards, and approve the work before the VA releases payment. Think of them as the VA's project manager for your renovation.
For the automobile allowance, you apply through VA Form 21-4502. For adaptive equipment specifically, you work with your local VA prosthetics department. Two separate applications for two separate benefits.
Here is where it gets powerful. A veteran can qualify for SAH, the automobile allowance, and adaptive equipment simultaneously. There is no rule that says you pick one. If your disabilities qualify you for all three, you apply for all three.
Drop in the comments and tell us if you or a family member qualifies for any of these grants, or if you had no idea they existed. Your experience helps other veterans discover what they have earned.
Now the combination that changes the homeownership equation. You can use the SAH grant together with a VA home loan to build a fully adapted home from scratch. The VA loan covers the mortgage. The SAH grant covers the accessibility modifications.
Think of it as two VA programs working in tandem. The VA home loan gives you zero down payment and no private mortgage insurance. The SAH grant gives you over $100,000 for accessibility features. Together, a veteran can move into a custom-built accessible home with minimal out-of-pocket cost.
You can also use SAH on an existing home you buy with a VA loan. Purchase the home, then apply the SAH grant to retrofit it, or use SAH to modify a home you already own. Three paths to the same result.
If you forget everything else from this video, remember this. The VA provides over $100,000 for home modifications, over $20,000 for vehicle purchase, and unlimited funding for adaptive equipment. These are not loans, they are grants, free money.
Let us bring it all together. SAH provides over $100,000 for major home modifications. Secure hash algorithm provides over $44,000 for smaller adaptations. TRA lets you modify a family member's home.
The automobile allowance gives you over $22,000 toward a vehicle. Adaptive equipment has no dollar cap and gets replaced when it wears out. All of these are grants, not loans.
The practical first step is straightforward. Check your VA disability rating letter to confirm your qualifying conditions. Then call the VA SAH helpline at 8778273702 to start the housing grant process.
Subscribe if you are working through this VA benefits series. Next video, we cover veterans' preference in federal hiring, how to use your 5-point and 10-point preference to land a government job. That is VA Benefits 1.17. Quiz time, let's see what you've learned. All right, quiz time, let's find out what's stuck. Think through each question carefully before you answer.
Drop a like if we earned it, and subscribe so you never miss the next episode.
A veteran with loss of use of both lower extremities due to a service-connected injury wants to modify their home for wheelchair accessibility. Which VA grant program should they apply for? The correct answer is A, Specially Adapted Housing Grant, which provides up to approximately $110,000 for major home modifications.
What is the key difference between the VA automobile allowance and VA adaptive equipment benefits? The correct answer is A. The automobile allowance is a one-time grant toward vehicle purchase, while adaptive equipment has no dollar cap and can be replaced as needed.
A veteran who qualifies for SAH is temporarily living in their parents' home and needs accessibility modifications there. What program allows this? The correct answer is A, the Temporary Residence Adaptation Grant, which allows modifications to a family member's home up to approximately $44,000.
Your service earned you access to housing and vehicle benefits that most Americans do not know exist. SAH for major home modifications, secure hash algorithm for smaller adaptations, TRA for family homes, and the automobile allowance plus adaptive equipment for mobility on the road.
If you have a service-connected disability that affects your mobility or vision, check your eligibility today. These grants are not loans. They are funds you have earned that do not need to be repaid. Not a single dollar.
Start at va.gov/housing-assistance for the full eligibility checker and application forms. A VA SAH agent will walk you through the entire process at no cost. Verify current grant amounts since they adjust annually.
Great series so far.
The future is built by the prepared. Stay ready.
Core crushed it today. 9 out of 10, only because I am a tough grader. Professor Erica, signing off.